That's to remind me to
Wait, are we recording?
Yes.
Welcome to your
Okay,
tape.
ready? 3, 2,
What are we doing?
1. Okay, fuck's sake. I'm gonna tell you 3 music videos. Okay, yeah, this is a good place to start, actually. I'm gonna give you 3 music video ideas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pitch them to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna help me expand on them. You're gonna pick your favourite, and you're gonna critique them. You know. Then I'm gonna give you 3 short film ideas, and you can do the same. Sound good?
Yep.
Cool. So the first music video idea is Bohemian Like You. Does everyone know that song?
I do. You played it to me
I,
multiple
I,
times.
I do not.
No, I haven't heard it. Okay.
Alright, you guys ready? Okay.
Am
So, the first music video idea is for the song Bohemian Like You. And the idea basically is it's a typical boy meets girl affair, but it takes place in sort of a more exaggerated world. So I want to make everything light and bouncy and funny. So the song very upbeat. And I was planning on using visuals such as have people in red morph suits that say his heart and her heart and have them dance together in just like a really stupid way that's just fun. And when the couple go to have sex, they disappear into a room, close the door, and then a third person stands in front of the door with signs that say stuff like BAM, and then they drop it and there's another one underneath that's like slap, oof, like that kind of shit. So that was the idea for Bohemian Like You.
I think it'd be a good idea for, like, you know, your stereotypical boy meet girl, as you were saying. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I like the idea of like bouncy red morph suits. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good idea of the heart thing.
I'm not here for you to just tell me, this is a good idea, I need feedback, I need expansion.
What I would recommend though is for like for the third guy outside the door, like, you know, bang, pow, oof. I know you're trying to get across to him like they're doing it, but I think you could like spice it up a bit.
I mean, it's a
Do you want me to make porn?
comedic. Bang, pow, oof. It's like a
Nah,
comedy, it's like hash.
How do you mean?
No, I just think like I wouldn't say
Signs.
make entirely porn, but like, you know, just don't make porn, you know.
I've
'Cause,
actually been banned from making porn.
Have you
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
but I would say something like, you know, like
You didn't make porn.
make it like
I
colourful.
Like drawing, who can't make
Yeah.
Yeah, like put some like cool colours into it to simulate like, hey, these guys are having some fun. Make it look like they're having fun, you know, instead
Yeah.
of just bang, pow, oof.
Mm.
I'm just wondering how you're gonna make everything so like lively
Yeah.
in England.
I can turn up the colour saturation of stuff to make it look more colourful.
Make the sun.
Yeah, like red becomes like bouncy glossy red. Green becomes like neon green. Yeah. Sweet. The next one is a music video for the idea. Oh, by the way, for reference, my target audience is 25 to 40-year-olds. So my next
Bit
music,
high.
I told you to do that.
my next music video idea is for I Crash You Crash,
Mhm.
and it is an older man who sat with his family and friends and his wife and his son at his birthday with a cake in front of him with the candles, and he looks back into his own past from where he was young, where he left home from an early age, where he drank too much, he was just raving and taking drugs, and he ODs at one point, and then his girlfriend basically says, get your shit together. And then it's a montage of him pulling his life back together and getting a promotion and cleaning himself up and, you know, getting a job and stuff. And then back to the modern day him, where he's this older man and he's like just smiling and content with his life.
Very morbid, but I do like the idea. What I would ask about is, you know, how would you, like, you know, get everything together? Because, like, for example, I know it sounds like an easy thing to do, but like, how would you like get all the scenes
It's
together?
easier said than done, obviously.
How would I get all the scenes done?
Mm.
I'd essentially have him get like a look for his teenage self. You know, like a certain set of clothes, and then I'd dishevel them, and I'd make him look dirty and greasy. You know, put some, like, I don't know, some stuff in his hair, and essentially just continue down that, put some needle marks in his arms and stuff, and then when he cleans up, just remove those layers of makeup.
Where are you going to get an old man from?
Where am I getting normal man?
The
An
cemetery.
old man.
The
Oh, an
cemetery.
old man. Oh,
Yeah.
I have family. I have a
The boat
father.
off the street. Come catch one.
The homeless guy down the road.
Steve-O. I grabbed Steve-O.
Steve-O. Oh my gosh.
in my
Big
net.
Tim.
Yeah, I was on planning using Dad.
No, Tim will
My
fix it.
dad. Yeah, Tim.
Tim will fix it.
Big up Tim Ferguson.
The G.
Just time and money as well. The money of like everything,
Mm.
like each scene and everything.
Hey, how can you get like the money for like makeup? And
Yeah, like makeups and artists and stuff.
I know makeup people, but also it's not like an extensive amount. I'm literally just gonna get some dirt and rub in his face.
Should probably get a syringe.
Yeah.
Because needle's a bit bigger than a syringe. No, because if he's gonna do it and like a needle's
yeah,
got a
it's-
bigger hole than a syringe.
I could definitely get hold of a syringe.
Yeah. Just
And now I'll just put like
just go to the hospital and be like,
I'll
oh,
put like some
syringe.
coloured water in it and just inject myself.
Or just go down to a local drug dealer.
No.
For heroin, or just fake inject myself by putting like the bands over, you know, and
Yeah.
then inject myself just under the bands and just like put water on my arm, you know.
I mean, sounds very dangerous, but you know, it sounds alright.
Worst comes to worst, I have coloured water in my veins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes me beautiful.
72% water now.
What if he dies just like that? That's not so good.
It's like, just like Paris just liquidates
Just
as
how
soon
did
as
he die?
he injects himself.
Injected
For
some
the
fucking
film.
water.
No.
That's
No.
how, we can show him OD'd in it and we can finish his
Yeah,
film for him.
yeah, no.
He's doing
Please
something
do that,
about
actually.
being
I'd love that,
ADHD,
so.
that's
Yeah,
fucking-
Just take
Sorted.
some, just take some
Yeah.
hero wine.
Any other feedback for that?
You're being very quiet.
No.
I'm shit at this.
Whoa, language.
Yeah, what's your fucking language?
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
Calm down.
Gee. Paris says.
Okay. He's men the one making the video.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, anyway.
So no other feedback for that one then. Alright, so good.
Do we eat cake?
Sorry?
Is this his birthday?
Yes, yes, you can have some cake.
Okay, cool.
That's good.
I'm in-
Please don't pick it just for the cake. Please.
No, it sounds like a good idea.
Wait, do we have to pick stuff at the end of this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to pick your favourite of the
So-
music videos and the short films. So next music video, next music video idea is for Queen's "Another One Bites the Dust." Essentially, the idea is it's an upbeat man with a family and kids who's like a loving husband. I'm going to show footage of him like being a good father to his kids, you know, teaching them stuff, and when one scrapes his knee, you know, picking him up and stuff. And then he's also a hitman who's really upbeat and just murdering people.
That took a turn for the worst.
Oh, there's a movie about that, about a hitman that's like a really good hitman, but
Bruce,
he's like
Leon.
hilarious.
Leon. Have you seen Leon?
No, and he finds a girl. I think it's the girl from like Pitch Perfect, and he never lies to her. He tells him that he kills people, and she just doesn't believe him.
Oh, I thought it was Spike.
Yeah, no, I've
Have you
it.
seen that? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he just, I just don't know what it's called, but it's good.
Well, I didn't know about that one, so I'm not stealing.
No,
It's not
but like I'm
Hollywood.
saying like it would be a good thing to like look at.
I would. Yes.
So a guy who's like has a good family and living
Yes.
a good life, and also kills people for a living.
Essentially, it's just a very upbeat murder video.
Yeah.
Where it will start with him putting in like earbuds, and then the song will come on, and then he'll murder to the beat. So he'll do stuff like show someone a picture of his kids and then stab them in the back. And then he's essentially murdering a crime syndicate, and it will end with him getting to the boss, and he'll whisper to the boss as he murders him, "Another one bites the dust," was how I was planning on ending.
Sounds
that.
like Hitman's Bodyguard. Have you seen that?
Yes, but it's not like that.
So it's kind of a mix of the one I was saying and Baby Driver, where he just keeps his headphones in and drives.
yes.
Yeah. Fair enough. Sounds alright. Yeah.
I was also planning on having a scene because there's a section in "Another One Bites the Dust" which sounds a lot like ticking. It's like really rhythmic and regular. I was planning on having him look at a clock and be like really ready to go out and do murder. That
I want to do a murder.
Any other feedback for that one? Then?
No, it sounds alright.
Yeah, sounds good.
Decent. Which of those 3 music video ideas are your favourite?
A Crashy Crash sounds pretty good.
I don't know, I mean,
Got
I
talent,
think
Chloe.
Another One Bites the Dust sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
I like the beat. And
Yeah. I don't know, they're all pretty good,
Mm.
to be honest. But I feel like What would the Bohemian? Not Bohemian Like You. I was thinking of Bohemian Rhapsody because that's also good. But another one bites the dust. That would take a lot of like, not I guess editing, but it's also like effects, like with the blood and everything. That would take a lot of time to film. Yeah, I know, but like you'll need a lot more if you're going through a crime syndicate killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That'll take a lot of like makeup as well. So I reckon that would probably cost the most, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you'd also have to find a place where you can kind of just like film for like a solid couple hours or like a day. But yeah, I think Another One Bites the Dust or I Crash You Crash.
I Crash, You Crash sounds pretty good.
If you had to pick one,
I Crash, You Crash sounds pretty good.
on what you think 25 to 40-year-olds would want to see.
A 25 to 4-year-olds.
Oh,
I Crash,
Yeah.
You Crash then.
Yeah, I Crash, You Crash if it's like the age thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I Crash
That
You
probably
Crash.
work better, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's the one I least expected you guys to pick actually, but
Sounds good.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's because it's
tomorrow-
like it's to do with like
Drugs.
it's like their age
It's
group
like
to be
like
honest as well.
family, so then like
Yeah.
25. Like, because the 4-year-olds, if the like Wham Pow came up,
Because
they
like
were like,
if some 4-year-olds could probably like relate, I guess. I reckon my dad could. But
We
yeah.
love you, Lawrence.
Yeah, he's great.
my dad's got What's your middle name again?
Right then.
What's your middle name again?
Lawrence.
My brother's got middle names a lot.
I am part of Close Family.
Welcome.
How dare you fuck my sister?
I'm
See,
I'm leaving
my
you.
12-year-old. Standing behind the tits.
Um,
Oh wow, why is she scared of me?
We've derailed this a little bit, but you ready to return to?
Yeah, because I reckon Guy Crash You Crash could relate more to
Yeah.
like
It's more relatable.
because the like Bohemian Like You is probably for like I reckon like 16 to 20-year-olds because they're like that's their period of like having fun, like it's about big old bouncy love. And then the Another One Bites the Dust. I feel like it would probably be like the same age group, or like 16 to like 25, because it's kind of like a little bit like what is it, Daredevil, where he kind of just goes around fucking people up.
Fair enough. So I Crash You Crash. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely for the.
It doesn't need to be a unanimous one, by the way. You guys are allowed to have individual
Yeah, I know,
opinion
I know.
for reference. Cool.
It's
In that case, the short films. The rules for short films are: I'm not allowed back and forth dialogue. I can have like an occasional word, like somebody can be like "hi" to somebody, but I can't then have "hi, how are you?" and like a back and forth with that. So I'm not allowed. So my first idea. First idea is essentially a boy's preparing dinner, and he's chopping vegetables, getting spices and the such like. He scrolls through his phone looking at a girl's Instagram and she's with her boyfriend a lot in it, in a lot of the pictures. Like an implied boyfriend, but pretty obvious, you know, they're kissing and stuff. And then he goes down to his basement where he has the boyfriend's body, and then he chops the boyfriend up and fries him up and invites the girl around for dinner and serves him to her. And they eat him together, and they like chat and have like laugh. I won't add the actual like dialogue, but I'm allowed to show mouths moving and stuff. And then when she leaves, she'll be like, "Hey, you doing anything tomorrow?" And he'll just smile and not be where it cuts.
Question:
Yeah,
were you high when you wrote this?
I'm high all the time, every day.
But no, I'm just saying.
That's
like,
entrapment.
I'm just saying, like, it's a good idea, but why?
Straight from South Park.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Well, no, it's not a boyfriend. It's like the parents.
Oh.
You know when he cuts the parents up and then feeds them.
Like,
to
it sounds like
Yeah.
He sells them his pubes.
Oh yeah.
it sounds like a good idea, but just why?
Can I cut that part? Because I was like,
Crazy
I
people.
want to do something interesting. Okay, literally, I was sat there and I was like, I need to make a film with no dialogue. I thought of like, how would I start that in a kitchen, making dinner? How do I make that more interesting? People is the dinner. Went from there.
Just took a hit. Oh, people. Okay,
Um,
yeah, well, it sounds like a good idea, and I think it might, because I think
Excuse me.
I'd say it would. It would work with no dialogue because it just doesn't really need dialogue because it's pretty straightforward. So yeah.
Any other feedback on it?
No, just a bit. Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
Crazy.
That's the idea. Next one is called A Stressful Day. Essentially, it's a guy and he wakes up and he's super stressed out and he makes breakfast and he breaks a glass and he almost has a full breakdown over it. He goes to work and it's massively overwhelming and he doesn't feel like he can get on top of any of it. He goes to the pub and there's too many people and so he just goes and he sits down on a park bench. He just sat there trying to like breathe when he sees next to him there's another guy. And they realise from the clothes that they're wearing, they work the same job, and they essentially have a non-verbal back and forth dialogue between them. So they don't say anything besides like the beginnings of words like "huh," as in you know, and nothing else. And they just laugh, and then it's shown that they become friends, and everything starts to level out in the guy's life. You know, he finds a partner. He gets promoted at his job, he starts relaxing more, and then the two friends have an argument, and they separate, but they don't need to lean on each other anymore. So they still go about their lives as usual, and then later in life they meet back up and reconcile their friendship, and it ends with them sat on the park bench they met at, just as old men laughing about life.
Yeah, where are you going to get two old men from?
Grandparents.
This guy from the
Okay.
street was this
See, it sounds alright, but it's kind of reminiscent of your I crash, you crash idea. Like, you know, a guy's life is really bad.
I'm only making one of these,
I
so
know.
I'm allowed to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it's alright. It's like, it is the same, but it's kind of just not because you're starting from his shitty life and then working way up to like getting a good life instead of him reminiscing on the old one.
So, is that what we're saying for feedback then? Just, it's alright.
Yeah, a lot of old people.
Mm. You're gonna go and rent a grandma.
Or rentagrandma.com.
Hot grandmas in your area.
No, please. That's what I was trying to avoid.
And
Don't
literally all
want
my
to-
grandparents, but one bitch is still going.
So the last one is called The Running Game. And it's essentially stolen from a film called Memento. Please don't sue. And so a guy wakes up on a roof with a knock to the head and a dead body in front of him. And he has like a fractured memory of the guy hitting him with a brick and him going for him with a knife, and he doesn't remember anything. So he's stressing out, and then the police are coming after him, and then he runs off, he tries to escape, and essentially it's a chase scene, which is why there's no dialogue, it doesn't need any. The most dialogue would probably just be like, stop right there.
Where are you going to get
Um,
police from?
I'm gonna get police jackets and stuff and talk to them and be like, hey, can I have permission to represent you in the film and put you in this area? If I can't, then I'll get some sort of
Detectives.
private, detectives or some sort of private security company. I can work around that. Essentially, he finds little like clues as to who he is, and he builds his his identity back together. And he goes home eventually, where he has all his memories come back, and the original idea was that he remembers that the guy he killed his wife, but I thought it was a bit generic, and I had some suggestions like maybe he's a cop and the police are just trying to find him because he's on their side, and he knows about the investigation, or maybe the guy was a policeman and he was like a drug dealer or the such like. So I need to find the best ending for that, but it's essentially a chase scene.
Kind of sounds like the Bourne conspiracy.
Yeah, but shorter. Lot shorter.
Like chase, I'm guessing you just mean running because
It's
car chase scenes. Not
Yeah, no, I can't afford
Yeah.
car chase scenes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was planning on shooting it in Reading, so I'd have all the alleys and the car parks that I could get to.
Can you don't get mugged?
Just whatever. I'm only carrying the expensive camera.
Yeah.
So
So that's an alright idea, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not-
you just need more people.
Love a good
I
old
guess.
chasing.
yeah,
I mean, I think compared to the other ones, you could do a lot more with it. I mean, the other ones, it's like the first one you said about
Yeah.
them just eating dinner and like what was the person, yeah, but with this chase scene and stuff, you could do a lot more. There's a lot more depth you
Yeah,
could add to
there's
it
a lot
and
more like you can variate it rather
Yeah.
than making dinner and be like, oh yeah, he's making dinner.
Yeah.
So,
So
bearing in
everyone's making
mind
pasta.
the
I went to salad this time.
stuff. What's cooking as well.
turns it into Caesar salad. Chops up the meat. She comes in. I'm vegan. Well, this is pointless.
Vegans go home.
So, bearing in mind the target audience of 25 to 40-year-olds, which of those 3 short film ideas would you recommend that I pursue?
I think
I think the chasey, to be honest, yeah. There's a lot you can do with it.
second one sounds alright.
Stressful Day one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one too, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, everybody.